Alright, this is back to the short little topic that I think kind of deserves its own video on my channel, just because it's like, let's just say on this channel I talk about a mix of things. It's called Joe Does What Joe's Doing because I do a mix of things, and whatever I do is just what I'm, what you're gonna watch on the channel. It's not like exactly a vlog channel, I just literally do whatever. I do want to get back to doing some gaming, like I said earlier, a lot of times. But of course I don't really have any games right now. I don't know where they are. I have to ask my mom about where exactly are my games. I can go back to like the COD 4 best Call of Duty series until they make the new Call of Duty, and hopefully a new series, new boots on the ground Call of Duty. That's a whole nother topic for a whole nother time. Let's just say theory says it's going to be in Vietnam, but that might be true. People say it's not true, but I think it's pretty relevant to something that's possible. Anyway, before I start the video, I do want to show people, if you do or do not know, I'm a huge ASU fan. Can't wait to the next ASU football season, so I can talk about ASU a lot of the time. That's also what I could do, is I do like a sports talk session, which I guess this could be a sports talk session, to be honest with you. Like, my fact of the day was kind of like a sports talk. Got this new water bottle, pretty sick, stainless steel, got a Crackle Barrel, some nice food over there, really good food over there. And anyway, that was kind of interesting. Remember the water, but that's not the point of the video. The point of the video is that. So apparently, I'm going to talk about something that's actually really possible if you live in Arizona, if you're an Arizona kind of sports fan. I'm going to talk about something here that's actually really possible that I don't think any of these other radio shows, sports radio shows, have found out yet. That is, they say that the Coyotes are going to have to move out of Glendale, which I guess that's apparently what all these team name, whatever, changes it's been in the Coyotes. They're going to move out of Glendale. I haven't moved out of Glendale, but I actually haven't really thought of this because I don't really care about the Coyotes, and, just talking about this makes me feel kind of awkward that I'm actually talking about hockey, and I'm actually talking about Arizona, like hockey in Arizona. By the way, ASU is one of the greatest hockey teams, which is kind of odd because they, aren't really known for hockey. In fact, they're more known for baseball, football, not too much basketball, but baseball and football is like the things they're known for. That's going to be a fact of the day for tomorrow, I think. If I could find what I actually saw. But, that being said, I heard other things on the radio saying that the Arizona, I want to get their name right, Arizona Coyotes, or Phoenix Coyotes, their names changed like twice, 3 times anyway, are gonna move over possibly to the west side, like over the Goodyear, or over even Avondale, which you don't think that's like quite a few people are relatives of mine, even or people that live here, or don't really think that's probably not even like very possible. Like, why would somebody pay taxes for the stadium that you put up? Even though there is quite a few hockey fans that come all the way down here from where they originally live to go watch a hockey game, and hockey is supposed to be, especially for the fans that actually watch hockey, it's fun to watch, and it's actually, on TV, you see them on TV, you can see the guys bashing into the wall, and the puck flying around everywhere, and sometimes I call it a ball because I actually don't know one bit about hockey, but, quite a few people do, and literally I call it a ball sometimes. And the budget for hockey is, kind of decent. And if people are saying that the Phoenix Coyotes or the Arizona Coyotes are going to move over to the west side. I would say that it's possible, and this is why I'm saying it is possible, is because if you don't know, there's like this. Sorry, I'm rubbing my nose and everything. It's really itchy. I have the window open, and all the kind of like pollen or whatever is going to get in my face. I'm getting a little bit sick from Emma because she had like this cough, and she still kind of does have this like cough. She was like inhaling mucus. Anyway, that's not the point. But sorry if you this is bothering you. I'm running my face like this. Anyway, so I knew that I was going to ramble on about this topic as well. Do a lot of rambling on this channel. That should be the name of the channel now. The Rambling Channel. Joe Ramboloni. The channel where I ramble. And oh, that's cringe. Anyway. So, but it's very possible because if you don't know, there's the raceway, the PIR, the Phoenix International Raceway, that's here in Goodyear. It's not in Phoenix, it's in Goodyear. It's actually technically the middle, or one of the far ends of the raceway. I guess around like turn 2 or something like that, or be turn 4 or turn 3. It's like that's the Avondale side. It's in the middle of Goodyear and Avondale. But that place they put action in there, and they put things in there that they probably should move some things from University of Phoenix Stadium, like the RV show. They should put that in there but think about that. Having a hockey arena, not literally in there. I was thinking about that. That would be kind of cool. Just like have the one raceway. There's a building in the middle. Like, whoa. Because they're usually in the middle. That's where all the RVs park. But the building in the middle. I guess the parking lot can go to the RVs when they're not using the. But then I was like, wait, will the hockey season interfere with the possible race day that would happen every once in a while? What would you say that huge arena that they have? It took a lot of money to build, obviously. Doesn't really get a lot of action, and doesn't really get a lot. There's like maybe 2 or 3 races that come down in the Goodyear. You can see the blimp, and they're televising it, and it's a pretty big deal for like the race fans that come from many states in their RVs that are also watching races, because that's what they do. They come from, but that's also what hockey people do. In fact, the origin of hockey is that there was like these these like 8 or 10 main states. My grandpa told me there was a train that goes to these 10 main states, or 10 main areas, including Canada, Toronto, Canada, where they originally had hockey. Detroit, Canada, probably like, I think, New York and Boston or something like that. And up north areas, right? And now hockey's like at a national level where every team has one. Every state has a hockey team. It seems like even like colleges going into hockey. Arizona State Sun Devils have a great hockey team. At least what I've said, or have players from Canada that want to move down to Arizona and go play hockey, apparently. But so it is possible that somebody can get together enough money to build a stadium over somewhere in the west side of Arizona, or the west side toward Goodyear or something around here. That is very possible. It would get a lot of revenue, and it would get a lot of more popularity in real estate, because there is some pretty nicer places out here in Goodyear, or in Avondale, that you can't really find where I live, but you go a little bit more up north, or yes, kind of, they're that maybe, or maybe a little further toward Lake Havasu. What's wrong with you?
No, I said you have your.
Emma's interrupting the video right now. No, I don't have boots. Emma's trying to interrupt the video. being. Anyway. But, I mean, it is a possible thing. I honestly geek out when I talk about sports, and I think about the possibilities of sports, like, you know, the Oakland Raiders are going to be called the Las Vegas Raiders. And rumor states that with that, and that is, I've heard that on the radio, that might be a topic, part of the topic for tomorrow's fact of the day, possibly. But I just will put that in this video. I will put that in this video because, of course, I can't edit. So, just like I would have edited if Emma opened the door just now. But, you know, it is possible that the Coyotes, that it cannot be in Glendale anymore. And I don't know, I'm looking at it, it's either Scottsdale. I don't know where they would put it in Scottsdale. It's either Scottsdale or Goodyear. Or it's either the east side, northeastern, kind of side of Arizona, I guess, so the west. Or maybe it's somewhere in, or it's possible it could be up in Flagstaff. That's a possibility because, I mean, people are already driving from who knows where to see a Coyotes game, really. I mean, from any other part of the state. What I know about hockey is that there's not, like, general hockey fan, like, oh, let's go see a game. Like, there's a hardcore hockey fans, and that's pretty much all there is in Arizona, is if there's a hockey fan in Arizona, it's a hardcore, oh, wow, I love hockey, and I used to have a rink in my hometown over Chicago or Michigan or something like that. And anyway, honestly, I think that's a really real possibility when it comes to sports, and I actually really like talking about sports. In fact, that's probably like a thing that I could do if I don't do gaming. I could just have this channel designated the Sports Talk, and I could sit here. But yep, that's a topic. Maybe not a topic of the day. That's sports talk. Yeah. I hope you find it good. If you're into sports. Or if you know somebody that is into sports, you can go tell them about my channel. Yeah, boy, I am like prescribing you to my channel if you are in the sports side. I will sit and talk about sports. I could have like my own radio show about sports, to be honest. You know, I could like join Doug and Wolf on that. That's one of my dreams, is to join Doug and Wolf in the morning. Alright, that's the end of the video here.